Hello, friends, and welcome to Nate's Art Lab collaboration for November. This month, we were encouraged to pour over something other than a canvas and to keep in mind Christmas decorations. So, I am going to present to you my idea of a big Christmas decoration for our front door. It is almost 4 feet high. It was a lot of fun. There were a lot of challenges. It took me about a week because there were a lot of nooks and crannies that I couldn't always do with a steady hand, but I think it turned out great. And I want to thank Nate Bright for putting these collaborations together and for being our great professor. He has created this Patreon group so that we could bring you just a whole lot of wonderful inspiration and artistic pieces, and we have such a great time. And I encourage you all to check out his Patreon site. The artists will be in a playlist in the description, as well as the products that I use. So I think we should get started and get our sparkle on. See you in a minute. So there are a lot of parts to this video, and I had to speed it up a lot because I worked on it for a week, and having to go back in and start it up again and so on. It actually came out to about 2 hours, and so I cut a lot of it out. And mostly, as you will see as I'm going along, when I got some of the basics painted, then I cut out a lot of the finishing part of that because you will see it later. And so I did that on all of the trim pieces, the major parts of the ornaments, and that kind of thing. So I know it's going pretty fast, but I'm just going to have music in the background for you. And so just sit back and enjoy, and I hope it doesn't get you out of breath. So enjoy it. I will say at the end, when I was working on the bow, I learned something very interesting. I started by just putting a little bit of glue down and then using the shredded red foil, and that became extremely tedious. So I discovered that if I took those shreds and mixed them up with the golden paste, you know what I'm talking about, the medium that we often use for paste and for mixing pigments and whatnot. If I mix some of the shreds with that, I could lay them down a whole lot faster. So that's what I did. So that's why it looks different from where I started it and then how I changed it up. So I thought I'd just let you know that now so I didn't interrupt things at the end. So sit back and enjoy, and I'll catch you at the end. I just wanted to mention here, the inside of the, what would be the wire to hang the ornament is supposed to be vacant. But since there really is no color to air, I decided to use a pen, the pearl pens, and give it some texture like the stucco on the outside of our house. It is going to go on our front door right next to where the stucco is, or it might go on the side of the house or on the wall out there where the stucco is, and it blends pretty well actually, but that's why it looks kind of like a cream color. What I'm putting on here are strips of rhinestones. Now, it's interesting. I'm glad it had the backing on it because when I cut the strips, you know, I could get the length and the width that I want, and I didn't have to take the rhinestones off separately and lay them down. So that worked out really well. I got them on Amazon. I really couldn't tell you right now what the name is, but they worked out really well and saved a lot of time. I mean, there's no way I could have just put the individual rhinestones on. same design on the rest of the ornaments, which, you know, made it easier, but I didn't think you needed to see all that. So here are the dry results. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. It's a little heavy because it's about a 1-inch deep board. But anyway, thank you for being here. I hope you will check out the playlist for the other artists. And again, check out Nate's Bright Art as well as his Patreon. And consider being a subscriber. If you liked what you saw today, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and making a comment, because it really helps my channel. I know we all appreciate you, and I certainly do. So, in getting ready for the holidays, have fun and don't get too worn out. And remember, try to keep your sparkle on. And give it to someone you love. Bye-bye.